Well, today turned out to be a pretty good knot tying day. Another very useful knot that uh, I use semi-frequently is a timber hitch. And although it was, I guess, used best on hitching timber or moving timber, uh, which used natural fiber rope, bites in real well to the timber that you're pulling, but I used this knot today to pull some oil well tubing, and they're big, long, I think 25-foot sticks of tubing, just pretty similar to this except very long. Anyhow, I used some webbing and a timber hitch, and it worked out really well. So this is a timber hitch. You take your rope and you pass behind the timber or the whatever it is that you're tying onto, and then this, I guess, is called the working end. So you take the working end and you come down through so that you've kind of got a half hitch on there, but then you pass around again, and you pass around 3 times, and you'd go again. But anyhow, then when you start pulling on this, it just cinches down, and it cinches that each pass that you made, there's supposed to be 3. Each pass that you made in the rope, it cinches that down. And then when there's not a load on the line anymore, it basically falls apart. I mean, this is an awesome knot because it's just so easy to take out. I'm hauling those things a mile or so, just dragging them across the ground, and that knot stays on there pretty good. It didn't have it had a collar up here, but it didn't move at all from where I put it on there, and then I take it off, and it's so easy to take off. But when they're hauling timber, whether it was in the water or across the ground, you tie your timber hitch. This is not going to be so easy to see, but you tie your timber hitch, and I'll do that real quick. And then so there's my timber hitches on there. Then in the direction of pull, so say we're going to pull this way, then you'd put a half hitch on there, maybe in the middle of the log, or in the middle, and then towards the end, you put a half hitch in there towards the direction of pull. So as you pull on it, this is going to tighten down, and this is going to tighten down, and it's just going to reinforce that knot all the more, and take weight off, or take stress off of this knot and the timber hitch. And for every bite or every half hitch that you put on down the line, that's going to help out. But you don't need it. It just helps when to handle longer items. Anyhow, this is the timber hitch, and that's a handy knot to know also. Not used only for hauling timber, but also pipes and steel and, oh gosh, I don't know, anything you need to, I guess. But it works best for when there's going to be, if there's going to be a load put on this line, whatever direction you're pulling, because that's what makes the knot work, is tightening down these wraps. And then when you let up, like I said, pretty much falls apart. So that's the timber.